All right, so today is week 3, Monday. It's your study guide for the test that's coming up. So let's take a look over here. So first one, what does it say? A, name the parent function. Describe the transformation. Don't say translate, say translate blah, 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 right, left on the y-axis, okay? And then graph the parent function and the transform function, correct? All right. This is a square root function. Transformation, where's your description of that? So I would say that you move 4 to the right, correct? And then A equals 1/2. So you would say that it's upward and it will be wider, correct?
Yeah, I said shift 4 units to the right and
Good.
press.
Yeah. And you know the parent function, you got to draw the parent function. That's a parent function. That's y, right? Just write that down, right? Y equals x. That's a parent function, correct? Then once you do the transformation, which is this part right here, it's going to be 4 to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4. But then it's going to be wider. So it'll be like that. Do you see that? So you got to go higher, a little bit higher up, okay? Okay, number 2, quadratic, because it has a square. So shift 3 up, 1 to the left. It's downward, correct? And since A is 1/2, it's wider. Does that make sense? You need to finish that. Go have Emma do that too. I don't know what she's doing. Go have her do that, please.
Heather, can you read?
Not right now until you finish that. Have Emma go over there. No, you need to work a little bit more. You need to help her with her stuff. Have her go over there, please. Okay, so then let's go ahead and do the parent function. Parent function is just going to be like this, correct? So write that y equals x squared. Did you write the parent function there? You have to label it parent function. That is the first thing. It says graph the parent function and then the transform function. So what does that mean? There are 2. Did you have the second one right there? I'm sick and tired of it. Whatever I put on my paper, you better have it on your paper, dude. That's what I'm saying. Okay, then shift 3 up, 1, 2, 3, 1 to the left. There's your vertex. And it's downward. There's a negative. Why is that upward? It's downward and it's wider. So it should be like this. Is yours downward? It's negative. Number 3, parent function. Did you write cubic? Down 1, left 3. It's facing upward because A equals +1, correct? A cubic function, you need to draw the parent function. The parent function is going to be in the center, and it's going to look something like this. Write that y equals x cubed. That's the parent function. Then yours is going to be 3 to the left, 1, 2, 3, down 1, right there. And it's just a normal shaped one too, like that. Does that make sense? Okay. Number 4. What's the name of this?
Absolute.
The value function. Make sure you write the word function. Transformation, 1 down, 4 to the right. A is 1/2, so A is less than 1, so it's going to be wider, correct? And it's upward, correct? So let's go ahead and draw that. Your parent function is going to be right here. And remember, the slope of the parent function is going to be 1 and -1. Do you see that? And it has to have a perfect right angle. Do you see that? So then yours is going to be 1 down, 4 to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's going to be wider. Does that make sense? So this should be an obtuse. Do you see that?
Is my original one so pretty?
I don't know.
The original one.
That's fine, as long as it's not a right angle. Do you have the parent function here? All right, parent function. This is, what do you call this one?
Linear.
Linear. So 5 up. Since a is a positive 1/4, a is less than 1, so it is going to be wider. Correct? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up, and then it's just going to be wider, so it's obtuse. Correct? And your original one should be like, or no, I'm sorry, hold on a second, I screwed this up. No, it's linear. Why is it an absolute value? Linear, this is the parent function. Y equals x, correct? So yours, it shouldn't be wider. It's going to be flatter is what it's going to be because the slope is longer, okay? So you start at 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, correct? Go up 1 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down 1 to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. You see how the orange line is a little bit more flat than the purple line?
Can I say flat or just say order?
Just say slope is 1/4. You could say it's flatter. Flatter incline. Hey, what is this one called? No thanks. Did you help her with that? Is she over there doing her work?
I did one with her.
This is called an exponential. Emma, you need to have pants on. Put your pants on. Transformation. 3 down.
Yeah.
And then that's it. There's nothing else. Because the original function is y is equal to 2 to the x, correct? So it's not wider, it's not flatter, or it's not, more stretched. So just originally it's just gonna be like this. Correct? Wait, is it like that? Yeah, it is. And then 3 down. 1, 2, 3. Like that. Make sense?
Wait, is it that thin?
It's usually over 2. Like 2 of these. 1, 2, 2 spaces, I think. Okay. And if you're not sure, go on to decimals and check.
Okay, yeah.
Did you finish 4? Okay. This right here is a vertex at 0, 0, correct? Notice it just went to the left. 2, correct? It's absolute value, right? Y equals absolute value. X is going to the left, plus 2. That's it. It's going to the left. So it's a positive. Oh, yeah. Oh, got it. Yep. Okay, good job. This one looks like an exponential, right? Did you use this part as the exponential or this part? I think it's this part right here.
Yeah, I use so.
So this one looks like you're going over to the left 4, and then you're gonna go down 2, correct? Or yeah, down 2. So y is equal to 2. Left is x plus 4 minus 2. Do you see that? Okay. Parent function, okay. Or no, the parent function is just y equals 2 to the x. This parent function is y equals absolute value of x. You gotta do the parent function. So look over here. It says name the parent function, sketch the parent function, and then graph. And then there's 4 things. Do you see how there's 4 things there? Did you do all 4 of them? Because if you didn't do that, you just lost on all the points for your thing. There's 4 things. Do you understand that? The parent function is right here. I will just draw this like this. Label that as the parent function. This will be the parent function for that. And the parent function of this one will just be like that. So, the parent function for the letter C is y equals x cubed. Is it cubed or no? It's hold on, let me see. Which one is it? No, it's not cube. It's square root. Correct? Okay. Name the parent function. So square root function, right? This is exponential function. This one is absolute value function. On the test, can you make sure you have all of the A, B, C, D parts? Okay. Okay. This one from here, it looked like went to 1, 2, 3. 3 to the right, and then it went down by 2. Do you see that? So y is equal square. Oh, and it's also backwards. So there's a negative, correct? And it is x minus 3 minus 2. Do you see that? We good? Okay. All right, let's go to the back of this. Graph that. All right, you're gonna go, it's a quadratic 1, 2.
If it's like on the last view, how do I know if it's like skinny or compressed?
Okay, so that's kind of a hard one to do. So you're gonna have to think about what does it look like for like a normal function, okay? And then compare it to the best of your abilities. The best way to do this is if you have Desmos.
I don't think he's going to.
Well, no, you're not allowed to have Desmos, but Desmos will give you an idea. So let me show what I mean by that. All right, so let's go to Desmos. All right, so y equals 2 to the x. Do you see this one right here? Okay, notice how with this, it's like this is the exponential one. This is the normal one, right? It starts right over here and then just goes like this, correct? Right, and actually, if I need to go back to this question here, this one should not be going down. This one should be going like right here to here. Does that make sense? It's going below the x-axis because it's shifting downward, right? Okay, so then if I were to go ahead and compare it, y equals like 1/2, for example, to the x. Do you see how this one's a little bit skinnier? Or not skinnier, the blue one's a little bit, not skinnier, wider, right? It's stretched over a little bit. Do you see that? Does that make sense though? I mean, there's no really right way to do it. Or if you want to try, like, for example, y equals x cubed in the green one is normal. Do you see that? Do you see how it's very close to x equals 2, x equals -2 right here? Now, if I want to make this skinnier, I can go y equals 5x cubed. Now look at that purple. Do you see how the purple is a lot skinnier than the green?
Yeah.
That's the only way to figure out. Or if I do y equals 1/4 x cubed, then do you see the black is a lot whiter than the green?
Yeah.
I mean, Desmos is really the only way that I can do that. I mean, it's a little hard.
Do you think he's gonna like take off points for that?
I don't know. I'm not grading it, so I have no idea. So I think he's a pretty reasonable guy. So I will say maybe not, okay? But I actually really like him. I think he's a really nice teacher. So he's very understanding, you know, and I wish you had him before this. And I think it's totally not fair that the rest of the kids in 6th grade did not have him and had to endure the other one for 2 years. All right,
Yeah.
let's go over this one. Graphing this, you go down to -2, and then you have to go right 3, 1, 2, 3, correct? And it's a normal shaped one, so it's gonna be like this, correct?
Yeah.
Identify the vertex. So I personally like to highlight everything they'll do. 1, graph. 2, what do I do? 3, line of symmetry. Your vertex is right here. That's gonna be a 3 comma -2. That's your vertex, and you want to label it. Okay? Your line of symmetry is going to go straight down the vertex, and it's going to be a dotted, right? And it's also going to be the same thing as x equals -3, which is your h right there. Do you see that? And you want to label axis of symmetry, AOS. Okay? Okay, read number 6.
It's always dotted or lined.
It's a dotted axis of symmetry. Yeah, it's just so that it's symmetric. So like if you fold the left side over to the right side, it should match.
Oh, but if it's not symmetric, does that mean it's like lined?
I don't know, it's just always lined. I don't know why it's lined. It's lined. I think it's to show that there's a difference between the line, the dotted line versus the solid line. So you can see the difference. Number 6.
If f of x equals x.
So 7.
Well, what would be the equation of the multiple violation reflection on the x-axis and to the right?
Reflection on the x-axis. So that'll be a negative like that, right? And translate 2 units to the right plus 2. Or to the right, hold on. It'll be -2. Like that, correct? It's not going up or down, correct? Okay, this is the equation, right? If you're not sure about it, like where should you go? Yeah. So we're gonna go to Desmos and read that to me again. I'm gonna get rid of all of these here. What is that called again? Y equals what?
-3.
X.
We're going to get x minus 2.
Close the parenthesis to the 7.
Yeah.
What does that look like to you? It looks like a backward S. Like it looks like a cubic, but opposite side, right? So if I were to go ahead and draw that, it'll just look like it's 1, 2 to the right here. Like a normal shaped one. Okay, so have you noticed that x to the 3rd, this is odd? Have you noticed that? X to the 5th is also odd. Do you see that? X to the 7th is also odd. Any of the odd shape are just going to be like this. Do you see that? Okay, now let's see what the difference is. So I already graphed the first one. The second one. Hey. Let's change that to a 5. Do you see the difference between the blue and the red? Not a big of a difference, right? It looks like if it's a 5, it's just a little bit, I don't know, whiter, right? Right? Do you see if I put like 13? It's the same thing. Oops, that's wrong. Hold on. Do you see it's exactly the same? It's just a little bit whiter or smaller. Okay? It's the same. Does that make sense? All right, so then for this one, and remember, because it's reflected over the x-axis, it has to be on the opposite side like that, instead of like this. Do you see that? That right there is y equals x positive. Does that make sense? Okay. All right, number 7. What does it say?
Well, the absolute value like that.
Okay, so remember this one. Did you do that one yet? Okay. How do you graph this part right here? Explain it to me.
Okay, so vertex is going to be negative. Okay. So, but I'm 2 minutes to the left.
It's absolute value, so it's going to be a V shape. It's going to be upside down, right?
Yes.
And then you look at the slope, 3 over 1. So you go down 1, 2, 3 over 1, right?
Yeah.
And there's 1, 1, 2, 3 over to the left one, correct? 1, 2, 3 to the right one. 1, 2, 3 to the left one. Looks something like this, right? Right? And then how do you do this one here? What do you do with this one?
This.
That's linear.
Yeah.
B is 0. What's your slope? So start at B, 0, down, 1, 2, over 1. 1, 2, over 1. Up, 2, over 1. Up, 2, over 1. Up, 2, over 1. So it looks something like this, correct? But then what's your answer then? What's the equation again? Absolute value, what is it?
Plus 2 plus 4
Okay, equals
negative 2.
negative 2x.
Equals, yeah.
Do you think that negative 2x matters? Yeah, probably. X equals negative 2 is what it's saying. So go back to your graph. Does it look like it's heading at negative 2? It does, doesn't it? Right there. X equals negative 2. All right. Negative 2 right there. That's where the tip top and that part hits. Do you see that? Do you see that? Okay.
Yes.
That's where the intersection happens. X equals negative 2. All right, next one. Let's go ahead and grab the first one. What do you do with this? The blue.
Okay. So I'm gonna be moving 5 units down. There's no.
Yeah, but then you have to do a part. Do you see that? So you gotta figure out where your X is, pick an X, and then figure out where your Y is. Okay. So negative 5, that's where you're starting, right? Then let's try maybe that part right there when X equals 1, right? It's 2 times 1 squared minus 5. So that's 2 minus negative 3. So your next point is 1, negative 3. Do you see that? So you go 1, go down 1, 2, 3. But then it's a smiley face. It has to have a point here too. Do you see that? Okay, so there you go. Now keep building on it. Maybe I should do 2, right? I plug that in. 2 squared minus 5. What does that gonna give you?
Okay. No.
I think it's gonna be 3. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. What's 8 minus 5? 2 comma 3. So at 2, you go 1, 2, 3, right? So then at negative 2, you go 1, 2, 3, correct? Do you kind of see how wide this is gonna be now? Or how narrow? Do you see that? Make sure you have a chart, all right? Now, how do you grab this one here? That's a linear.
Yeah.
It's just a horizontal line.
Okay.
Not 3 over 1. It's just 3. This is y equals 3. It's a horizontal line. Y equals 3 over 1x. That's not the same, dude. That's saying b is at 0, but the slope is 3 over 1. This is not the same. They're not equal. Do you see that? It's a horizontal line. Does a horizontal line hit the 2 dots that I got there? Yeah, and those 2 dots was x equals what? 2? X equals negative 2, correct? So your answer is negative 2 and positive 2, because that's where the green line hits the blue line. You need to practice this again. You understand? Okay, number 9. Did you do those 2 yet? Okay, read. Pick any pants. I don't know what to tell you. Go pick any pants.
F of x is equal to
Is reflected.
yeah, over the x-axis and translated at 1 unit. Write the resulting function.
What shape is this?
Absolute value.
Good. If it's reflected over the x-axis, how is that going to affect this?
That means a value is negative.
There's a negative there, right? And then translate up 1 unit, that's negative f of x, and then plus, or I'm sorry, absolute value like that. Absolute value x plus 1, right? write the resulting function. So f of x, not y, just f of x equals negative absolute value x plus 1, right? Number 10.
If f of x equals x, is translated or of 1 unit, then reflected over the x-axis with the resulting function.
Like that, right?
Yeah.
Is that good? Okay, did you have another page? Was there another page? Was there 2 pages or 3 pages?
It was 3 pages, but the first page he said was not going to be included.
This page? Is this the first page?
Yeah, he said it was not going to be included in the test. It was just like a
Yeah. Okay, so then we're good. We're good, right? All right, so then what I want you to do right now, because I feel like there's a few things that you are not very strong on. The one that I'm talking about is the quadratic one. So I want to go back to some of the other ones that we've done before that has a quadratic function that require you to graph it. So that required the solving one. Solve the one right here. Okay, so let's do that one. Do you have this one in your notebook?
Yeah.
Or go get it in your notebook, because how are you going to graph it? Because I want you to do practice. Does that make sense, though?
I did. I think that is correct.
Okay, well, you have a test on this, so I know for sure you probably have a question there. How would you graph the yellow part right there, the first one?
So that one you move 3 units to the right, and then 1 unit up.
Okay, and this is going to be quadratic. So it's going to be like that, correct? But it's going to be smaller, correct?
Yes.
But I don't know how wide and how narrow it is going to be. So what do? We do a little chart. Remember I told you about that? Okay. So let's go ahead and make a chart. Okay. What's a good point to use? What's a good point to pick? Your point's right there, so you should pick which point. This is 3. What is that? Shouldn't you pick a point on the right side of that? Or it doesn't matter, 4. So then when you do this, it's 2 times 4 minus 3 squared plus 1, which is what?
Three.
Good. So that first one is 4, 3, correct? So 4, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right there, correct? And this one has to be here too, correct? Now you want to take a look at your line. What's your line here? It's horizontal line, correct? Do I need to go any further than just the 3 here? No, because that covers it. Do you see that?
Yeah.
There's your line. There's your parabola, correct? And they hit x equals 1, 2, 3, 4, and x equals 1, 2. That's it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what if we have an x right here? How would that change? If it was equal to 3x, how would you graph that?
Then it would be 3 over 1.
What's there be?
0.
Good. So when you graph that, you start at 0, correct? Go 1, 2, 3 over 1. 1, 2, 3 over 1. Do you see that? Yeah. It does. And the answer is going to be where your green hits the orange right there. Do you see that? That's like 1.5 or something. Does that make sense? Because you had a question like this on your study guide, right? Okay. All right, number 4. Did you do this one yet? I want you to try that on your own, and then we'll... All right, how are we going to graph this one right here? Actually, before we do, I think it's better if we just graph this one first, so we can see where our graph needs to go, okay? This is, what kind of a line? And this is saying y equals -11, right? So here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my gosh, 11, correct? So all the way over here, correct? Now, when you look at this one right here in the blue, how would I graph that? Go up 1.
Sorry. And then go right 2.
Okay, and is it up, facing up or facing down?
Down.
Down, because if it's facing up like this, what would be your answer?
No solution.
No solution, right? But it's facing down. But then we don't know how wide. I know it's going to be narrow, but I don't know how narrow, right? So you create a little chart, right? This is X, this is Y. What is a good X to pick?
I would say 4 or 3.
1, 2, 3. Okay, so 3. So this is -3 times 3 minus 2 squared plus 1, which is what?
I
think it's -2. Is it -2? 3 minus 1 is 1. 1 squared is 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times -3 is -3. -3 plus 1 is -2. So 3, -2. 1, 2. And then this one has it as well, correct? What's another point? I mean, that's not close to reaching that point. Do you see that? So you got to keep going. What's another good point to pick? 4. So -3 squared, 4 minus 2 squared plus 1. What is that going to give you?
-11.
Oh, that's good, because that's -11, right? So then at 4, it's going to be -11. I can stop. I don't need to do 5. Do you see that? So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be all the way right here. Do you see that? Which means over here, it's going to be all the way over here too. So you have your answer, correct? And that's X equals, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, correct? That's your first one. And what's this one? This one is 1, 2, is it, wait, 0? Is this one 0? X equals 0? Well, from the axis of symmetry, isn't 4 2 spaces to the right? What will be 2 spaces to the left from this point? And that point is 2. It'll be 0, correct? So it's 0 and 4. Do you see that? Can you practice this, dude? All right, that's it. Do you understand why the axis of symmetry help you here? With the axis of symmetry, this part right here is 2 steps over from the vertex. Do you see that? You got 4, correct? Well, this one, I didn't pick 4. I don't know, but I know it's 2 steps over. So what's 2 steps over from X equals 2 to the left? 0. That's why you use the axis of symmetry. All right, that's it. I'm going to post this, and then you go study for your test. Bye. Okay, get out of here. Take your goofy ass and get out of here.